Greetings, fellow Wendigo. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo. Episode 67. Resistance is futile. And Mitty, you did come home and did the thing I said I wanted you to do, which is to get rid of the weather controller, so I will put the arm in you. You've earned it. Oh no, Mass is starving. Good. Steph, growth moment. You're a psychopath? A greedy psychopath. I mean, to be fair, you're doing a pretty good job of fitting in, but I was hoping for something a little bit more useful. Am I growing a politician? Apparently. Fangface, you're stupid. What are you doing? You paced back and forth until you ran out of power. Let's go ahead and try to implant or grow another. I'm gonna grow this poor intellectual poor shooter. And I'll just have to keep an eye on my rice. No, you know what? Hold up. My rice is a little lower than I'd want it to be. So I'm going to wait until I do a better batch of rice. It also might be worth finally pulling the trigger and making baby food for the vats. I haven't decided quite on that yet, but I'll probably get that done in a minute. Let's make it a little bit cheaper. Oh, there's compacted machinery here. Gas ops done. We'll go precision rifling next in case I want to make sniper rifles. There's like a little nook here of no mountain. All right. That is, I think, all of the mining that I wanted to do. Cool. Then I only need to fill one spot in with granite. Right there. So what is Kish working on? Probably charging. Yep. We'll remove some roofs. So I drained Mass of all Mass's blood as punishment for the nose incident. Oh, there we go! Plasteel! And, like, somewhere actually relatively convenient. Oh, nice. Shut that off after marking it down. God, that's lucky. So if that's plasteel, I'm just gonna create a wall here and then mine the plasteel from the other side to make it even safer to get to. And that's going to really open up arms and armor significantly, because that was what we were bottlenecked on. So, T-Sang, you can start making advanced components. Because we're very shortly going to have the plasteel for whatever. This is pretty easy to power. I'll just, rather than moving one of the unstable power cells, I'll just drag power from over here. It's convenient enough. Let's make the formal decision to baby food this up. So this will be baby food only. And I am going to make baby food until I have, let's say 400. And we're just going to make it out of vegetarian. And when we make the baby food, drop it. We have robots to haul. And the baby food should be only made by Zen as well. And then these vats are going to only have baby food in them. Cool. Do the anti-pollution trees need a specific temp to grow? They don't really grow as much as absorb pollution, and the only thing they need to absorb pollution is to not be around walls. So this, it will show you the sort of don't build walls near me arrows, the red lines that you get, same with anima trees, if the walls are too close, and it will say that it doesn't absorb pollution due to the walls. So if I move the walls any closer, it will stop, but it's not temperature specific, which is nice. All right, so there's the drill for the plasteel. Now we just need to get the power line built. It will be golden. Kish is removing all the unnecessary roofs. Volcanic winter. Oh, good. It's going to be extra gold. And with really bad solar. Because of that, I think it wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to offset with geothermal. A little extra geothermal. So I'm going to go ahead and tap this geothermal generator. The steam geyser. So that the stupid winter that I have doesn't have such a strong effect. There it is. Get that built at some point. In fact, Wendy, I'm going to have you construct, because you're way better at it than pretty much everyone else. I did pull your weapon away, didn't I? Hey, Victor. Thank you for the resub. So let's build the cable for the drill first, so we can get the plasteel sooner. So Mass, I think, probably hates Wendy, I'd imagine. Oh, God, yes. Oh, boy. Like, really, 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 really. Good. Use that hatred. Channel it against their enemies. She's misogynistic, yes. Bit of self-loathing, which is hilarious. Mass hates everyone? Yeah, Mass doesn't have a lot of friends. Mostly rivals with a dead fiance. What a life. What a life. So Sky will be able to be rescanned in about 6 hours. These blood rotters, it's not that concerning. I just need a prompt Fangface to actually do the doctoring. Hey, bud. Here you go. That's all yours. There's about 600 more uranium in here. It's not bad. I don't even need this wall. I was originally putting that wall... Well, it wouldn't hurt. But I was originally putting that wall there in case I couldn't get access to that. But it's pretty convenient. Alright, it's scan time. Cross your fingers for me that I get something useful off the Hussar. If you don't mind. Seguro's about to become a child. You are... No, you just hit 2. It's going to be a minute. 4 more days on this growth vat, and then Steph is 10. And at 13 receives the last growth moment. So far, your traits are not looking swell, but we'll see. We'll see if that turns around. There's still time for you to inherit something useful. Otherwise, you could always be imprisoned and gene harvested. Got nothing wrong with that. Unknown travelers. Yep. Don't even have to ask. So who do we have? We have got a baseliner who's old. Cannibal. Oh, cannibal teetotaler neurotic. But not with particularly useful skills. You are also baseliner, Neanderthal, pigskin, Neanderthal. So, you're 3? I guess you're veal. But the other ones, female, egg donor, and you are male. So there's really only one that I intend to keep. And the rest... I will probably either organ harvest or use in ritualistic slaughter. Or both. Organ harvesting would be good, though. Get a little bit more money so I could do some trades. It's a little hard to run the trades, though, because right now it's so cold that no trade caravans would come to this map tile. Because it's below their temperature tolerance. Meaning that the only raids that I'm going to get, unless it's a quest raid for some reason that has people, the only raids that I'm going to get are raids of mechanoids, because it's too cold for standard normal people to show up. Rice is looking very bad. I might pull the plug on this heal route here and switch it over to rice. And try to just get as much yield as we can. Alright, Wendy, let's do this smart. So here's how I want to do it. Oh, I'm not allowed to blood feed you. Well, okay. I have bad news for you then. I just have to anesthetize you. It's part of the pat-down procedure of being a colonist. Yep. Oh, a manhunter pack Arctic wolves. That's quite a lot of Arctic wolves. Mechs behind walls. And then everyone else behind walls. Oops. Mass, I need you to rush and close this door. Beat the wolves there. And then Bryzit, let's try to call in a Diabolus. See if we can't take advantage of these wolves. I doubt it. I doubt the Diabolus overlaps, but an attempt will be made. Alright, so with that door closed, let's start walling them up so we can drive them to the middle. And Diabolus is summoned. Nice. I'm just going to quickly make sure that my behind the walls zone is correct. Yep. No, it's not correct up here. Alright. Looks good. Alright, let's start arresting. So the reason I anesthetize them is they can't resist because they're unconscious. So they are literally not able to put up a fight. I ran out of prison space. Immediately I'm gonna egg harvest the pigskin. And then maybe start to, well, I could technically egg harvest you. What are you? You're a baseliner? You have baseliner genes? That's fine. The 3-year-old, I'm a little tempted to see their drug tolerance, so I'm going to administer Go Juice. You're 68, so I'm going to be sacrificing you and exchanging you for a fresher corpse once the wolves are done. Are 3-year-old organs worth as much? They are. Wendy's not that driven by financial gain, though. She's driven by science. So here is a 3-year-old going on a drug overdose for the science. So Delilah, we were gonna corpse exchange you, and then who are the other ones? Daniels, we just took your ovum, and we're in the process of taking Mao Wub's or ovum. Yep, I think that's all the damage we can do. I think the scan is about to finish up on Sky. Don't forget to suppress Zen. Yeah, I won't. We have definitely the prisoners for that. Super fast wound healing. That's unfortunate. Not what I needed. Yax join. Well, I guess you'll be up there. The duck's here for another week, and then it's like 16 or 17 days for the prisoners. Yeah, 17 days for the prisoners. They're sticking around a little longer. So I feel like I'm missing one. The pigskin. Where's the other Neanderthal? Waltz. So Waltz, I'm gonna stick you in the scanner. There we go. How's the 3-year-old? Are you gonna die? Or is your heart gonna explode? So for the 3-year-old, I'll probably just organ harvest them. Because, they're not worth anything. Really at all. And precision rifling is researched. So let's go for autocannon. Isn't there a mood penalty for killing kids? You know what? You're right. There is. I'll take the lung and the kidney. I think if a robot kills them, though, there's probably not the penalty. We'll do it for science. So the robot will run these surgeries so that, you know, it's not my fault, because the robot did it. Gotta free up that bed. Take too much space. Make sure the heart is the last one. Yeah, it is. So if I wanted to kill one of these guys, maybe I'll kill Waltz once Waltz is out of the scanner. Do I have room for... Yeah, I definitely have room for their genes. Cool. And then Wendy's going to patch up these doors so that the wolves are driven to the center point. You wonder how much a child slave costs? They're not worth much. They're worth, I mean, 88 bucks. Like, rip the organs out. They were worth a little bit more when the kid had organs, but not by a large factor. Might want to prepare another pacified Geno? You are right about that. Because the only one I really want to keep around is the... Mulwub? Yeah, probably Mulwub. The 49-year-old's not going to be of the correct age, plus they're just baseliner. So let's go ahead and load up another pacified resist gene, and then the rest of the other 4 prisoners are going to die one way or another. Look at all that plasteel. Grand Slave Escape. T-Sang, Zambiotic, and Mike are all trying to escape. Hey, Mitty. Guess what? You're particularly well equipped to fight Mike. And then, Garrett died. And if we take a look here... No, there's no, like, penalty. I mean, all these are sad that I killed you know, that someone died, but not particularly at me. So, T-Zang, you could not have picked a dumber spot to go resist. But I will try to go lightly on you. Okay, you're already down. Alright, and then it's just Zen. Zen, I know this is your first time, so you will learn how mistaken you are. Whoops, hold up. No bullets. Just whack-a-mole. Oh, Mike died. Mike got killed by Mitty. Good job, Mitty. What a waste of bionics. To rip his head off. He's your kill, you get the skull. Gonna have to make another miner. And Delilah entered a murderous rage. You're trying to kill Rurift. Well, I can't allow that. Really? All at once? You just pile it on? Alright. Delilah, you are not going to be allowed to live anyway, so this is pretty funny, because you're just fast-tracking your execution. Alright, so Zen's down with no permanent injuries. As is T-Sang, again with no permanent injuries. Oh my god, your point-blank 13 shooter. There you go. Just step in. There, Delilah, I'm gonna have Wendy kill you. Give her, a little cheer up. So the other thing I wanted to do... Actually, you know what? There's a smarter way to do this. When I want to butcher colonists, I will just have a special build for it. So, butcher human likes that are colonists. So when I want to clean up the corpses that we've got, I can do it very easily. Well done, Delilah. Oh, I didn't mean to put Zen in there. Whoops. Should have returned to bed. Alright, Daniels and Lee. No. Who's the other one? Malwub? You guys better learn to behave. I'm going to drain your blood just in case you get uppity. And then Wendy, let's get butchering. So making sure to butcher the ones that need burials so that I, yeah, exactly that. So I'm not left with the whole annoying notification garbage. Mass, get up, you lazy. Get up. Shame about Mike? Nah. You can always make another Mike. It wasn't special. Just invested in. It's all the more reason not to invest. Until they've proven otherwise. Technically, how am I missing a corpse? Just butcher Mike. Yeah, maybe he's a stranger? Because technically he was never one of us. How are you still missing corpses? Do I have to eat them all? Oh, Natsu is doing it. Okay, cool. Good lesson for the prisoners, yeah. There is no escape. There is pain and torture and punishment, but no escape. So don't even bother. Don't even think about it. We'll rip your head off and turn it into a pike. MIDI. Skull spike for you in your bedroom. You earned it. Alright, these wolves are exactly where I want them to be. Curious if the obelisk makes it into time. Suppose we'll see. One major factor to that grand escape was the fact that Zen was not particularly suppressed. That's because I was about to do the prisoner execution, but I hadn't gotten around to it formally. And due to that lapse in timing, it caused Zen and the others to be encouraged to Grand Escape. Grand Escape is like every slave that you've got goes. So Rexy's carrying Mike's skull. At least Mike had the decency to leave us with a good amount of plasteel before he croaked. A mech cluster. Well, it's a climate adjuster that makes it colder. So wait, I have a volcanic winter and a cold adjuster? Randy, you shouldn't have. Hey, Wendy, can we just go wake that up? And have the wolves deal with it? No, you don't. You don't get to kill Tiffy. Who is nearby? Rise it. This is the one that I wanted to keep, but if they die, they die. They're not dead yet. Big yet, because they're about to die. Fangface, you better get busy. There you go. And then, to force the wolves to go where I want them to go, did I wake the... Alright, cluster's not up yet. I'm gonna wall this up so that they're free to move about. Okay, they woke up. Good. When do you do this then? So one of the wolves has wandered over. Not the other ones yet. They'll all move over as soon as I wall this up. So the wolves might not be able to take on the Diabolus, but at least the wolves are going to storm the cluster for me. So that's a net positive. And I wouldn't mind the unstable power cells to survive, because that's a clean 2k power, like 2 Venometrics worth. But if they don't, they don't. Ain't gonna force it. So taking a look, 89% and... Wait, you're up. You should be enslaved. What am I doing? When I went to release you, it meant release you back into slavery. I just realized my mistake, so I'm gonna go fix it. So once I manage to get her released, I'll do the prisoner sacrifices to max the suppression. This is plinting blasters? Okay. These wolves seem really confused. Some of them have wandered over properly, but most of them haven't. Oh, a solar flare too! My goodness. Randy. Everything, everywhere, all at once? What did I do? At this point, I have half a mind to just start death resting. They're like, alright, fine. Daniels is trying to kill... Isn't this the second time you're trying to kill Tip? Oh my lord. Alright. Dummy. Man, they really want Tiffy dead. Bye-bye, Daniels. So you were just the old baseliner I was going to kill anyway. It's as if you knew that you were getting killed. Alright, almost have all the turrets out. There's just one turret left. And then the assembler. And then all of the power cells have been spared, which is pretty cool. Well, you know how I wanted rice. I guess Randy heard my, "Oh no, we need rice" cries and was like, "Ha ha 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 ha! No rice for you, rice Nazi." Are there wolves left? There are. Because turrets aren't actually enemies that require pathing, the wolves only go towards the turrets when the turrets fire at the wolves. So that's the only time you'll see wolves attack turrets. If it was like an actual mech, they would go immediately. Solar flare's ending, that's good. Could you, for the love of God, stop? And this is why I dead calm my prisoners. But MIDI doesn't mind the extra brawling fun. Oh, you landed a hit. I landed 15. Nope, there goes your everything. Bye. At this point, who's even left? We're running out of bodies. Daniels and Waltz. Okay, it's gonna give me the whole, they're not butchered. So let me go force them butcher. I have no cook at the moment. You're right. I do have stockpiled food though, so it's not really of concern. And the xenogerm is completed for pacified, which was gonna go into Mawwub. So let's stick that into Mawwub before Mawwub decides to go crazy again and ruin my ability to egg harvest. All right. Oh, whatever, Wolf. Don't touch me. I'm gonna go clear out the cluster before the next blaster gets printed. Can't really set me on fire when I'm jumping around, can you now? Because now I'm inside your blind zone. And then you can't even see me. Alright. And this allows me to keep all of the unstable power cells for myself. Alright, how are we doing down here? So the other ones that are not pacified would be... No, they're all pacified, right? Yeah, they're all pacified now. All the rowdy ones are dead. Get rowdy, get dead. What's my power surplus now? I don't know. It's about to get a lot better, though. I'm not going to claim these yet, because otherwise they become valid targets to attack. The Daedalus quite obviously did not make it to me in time, but I'm very happy about how that situation played out, because it basically cleared an entire mech cluster without me having to do anything. Alright, what is Brio doing here? Why are you on the ground? Why aren't you moving? Did she give up or something? I'm not really sure what she's doing. Alright, so some of what was in the vat is biostarved as a result of the power shortage. But, you know, that can't be helped. I'm going to stay awake for the Daedalus fight with Wendy. But let's go ahead and get the mechs into the fighting area. And then get Wendy to prep the entryway for that. Cool. No baby food for the vats? No, not at the moment. Hopefully... Yeah, so the will's still positive. So as far as baby food goes... Wendy will make some quick batches because she's just fast at it, and then hopefully the lifters will carry it where appropriate. Because Zembionic having to be enslaved requires another will breaking. Day in the life of a Wendy, man. It's complicated business. Being boss lady. Alright, so we butchered Waltz. Here's the other one. Or we butchered whatever the first one's name was. I don't even know. They don't have names to me anymore. Idiot 1, Idiot 2, something like that. Alright, there we go. So now the uppity stupid prisoners are dead. The vats have nutrition. I am definitely low on rice. This stretches the rice, so it's fine. Daedalus is still incoming. I think Daedalus is waiting until this last wolf leaves map tile. So when this wolf steps out, Daedalus will show. Let's see. I'm gonna go slaughter that yak before it gets lit up by Daedalus. One of them wandered away, but they randomly chose to join me, so I don't really care. Was never gonna keep it as an animal anyway. Oh, here it is. Diablos. Oh, dang, it's like right next to me. Slaughter? Let's see. I would say the Tesseron is particularly annoying, so I'm going to take the Tesseron out. Sorry, Tesseron. You got played. Guero became a child, and you are going to remain free. For now. Oh, I like your pigtails, Guero. They're very fitting. Very fitting. Alright, so craft arms and armor, kill the Daedalus. That is what's up. The arms and armor crafting is being worked on. I'm gonna have to slow it down a little bit because I don't have a dedicated miner yet. Because mine croaked, or I croaked it. I don't know. Bit of column A, bit of column B. One thing I wouldn't mind is where is it? Let's call the Glitterworld Empire and see if they want to lend a hand. Military aid. Incoming and trade caravan will have to be called by Wendy because of the royal rank required. Oh god, you sent 3? Well, rip 3. The idea behind that is they're just slowing down the enemies. I don't really see them doing much more than that, but that's all I really want them to do. They're actually not doing a terrible job of it, though, because they're killing the pikemen and the Militors. So the Militors are going to be coming in first, which is great, and then it's going to be the Daedalus, and we're going to lock the Daedalus down and easily dispatch it. Wendy, let's top up your hemogen, so you have more options. This will be a good fight. Yeah, everybody seems ready. T-Sang, what you don't have right now is your EMP launcher, so let's get that back to you. I just deserve it, dude, because if you start with your whole foolishness again, I am going to have to butcher you. Alright, Rosie, did I get this in time? Please close. Yes, it closed. Alright, good. Frostlam, thank you for the gifted subs. Alright, so with that closed, the mechs won't take the shortcut through there. They'll come through here. And these called-in support troops are coming on Diabolus's tail. Mass and Wendy, actually all 4 of my colonists I want down here. I probably don't need T-Sang, although it wouldn't hurt to have T-Sang hit the Diabolus with an EMP when the Diabolus comes close. But as you can see, the allies are actually slowing down the Diabolus considerably, which is really nice, as long as this wooden wall stays intact. I don't want this wall to get punched. Because if that wall gets punched, the Diabolus takes a shortcut that is really not good. Alright, so we got 5 Militors, and taking a look at numbers, yeah, 5 Militors and the Diabolus, good. Pobel, there is no need for you to be here, because this is a mech-only fight. I keep forgetting to dismiss Pobel. There's absolutely nothing that a Firebot would need to do in this fight. Rise, if you're pissy... No, you know what? I don't care. Piss, moan, whatever. You're staying for the fight. And my allies that I called in are leaving because it's cold. I'd be disappointed, but that's exactly what I expected out of you guys. So you did not fail. Alright, now that's all that's left is the Diabolus. And it's going to be a minute. So I'm actually going to dismiss everybody. Because it's going to take a little while. Birdo's genes regrew. Lucky me. Yoink. This Diabolus is already half dead. The friendlies did a pretty good job of working them over. Are those open doors near the maze entrance directly to the base intended? This? Which? This is door number 1, this is door number 2. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. This is door number 3. Oh, I closed them? Okay. Alright, I don't care if surprised that you're fussy. All hands on deck on this one. Rosie. You might be a combat bot, but you're not a I'm gonna take a Diabolus on by myself combat bot. That's a bit out of your pay grade. So the Diabolus, obviously, one of its attacks is the AoE Fire Burst, which is particularly dangerous for Wendy, which is why I'm gonna want to shut this down with T-Sang's EMP. Basically, EMP the Diabolus and then just, like, bash it to death. Good luck shooting it, whatever you're shooting at. I'm sure you'll get your target. Oh, you got my granite walls. Good. Stupid. Alright, T-Sang, you're dismissed. You can only... Oh, no, actually, you missed somehow. Try again. It's doing its fart fire. So, all organics out. Oh, you got it stunned. Never mind. All organics back in. I don't trust it, though. Never trust a fart. T-Sing, you can leave, and Diabolus is dead. Neat. Mechs. Unrestricted. And doors. Unforbidden. Rise it immediately into a daze. You know what? That's fine. There's a bad time for it, and now is not a bad time for it. Wendy, having just defeated the Diabolus, goes straight into death rest. So that means I have 2 signal chips, right? With the 2 signal chips I have, there's a few different things I could do with those 2 signal chips. I could make a bandwidth pack. So bandwidth pack is a utility slot item that raises mech bandwidth by 9. And that would give either Bryzit or Mass a ton more bandwidth to cook up more mechs. Or I could gestate a Diabolus with it and make my own Diabolus. So there's actually a third choice. There's some implants I could do as well with signal chips. So I could do control sublinks. So a control sublink allows the Mechanitor to have robots that work faster. Yeah, the polling is still broken. It's ridiculous. And then there's also the gestation processors, which allows a Mechanitor to gestate mechs faster, which is good for like a combat Mechanitor, so that destroyed mechs come back quicker. So those are the 4 options I see that are the most logical. So let me poll you, and this poll is going to be on Twitch because the online overlay thing is broken. What to do with signal chips? Bandwidth pack or +9 bandwidth. Diabolus. Gestation implants. Or work speed, mech work speed implants. There you go. I pointed up as if it's above my head, but it's not. So it's on Twitch, and if you don't see it, refresh. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my Discord community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo.